Hello, hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel again. My name is Jim Ng, and tonight I am going to do some market review, right? Since we are into the 2021 January, which is the first month beginning of the year, right? So it's good for us to take a step and look back what is happening in 2020 in the property markets, right? So lately also we see a lot of positive newspaper news, right? They are talking about the market is having a very strong recovery, right? And URA just released the fourth quarter 2020 property price index, right? So later we are going into all this to take a look, and at the same time, I'm going to do a new launch freehold project, which is the upcoming launch in the District 9 area, right? So I'll be going to do a very comprehensive kind of review and going through this particular launching with all of you, right? So sit back and relax, and let me begin by starting the sharing of the screen, right? Okay. Okay, this is the present 2020 Q4 property price index, which is the data that you are able to get it from the URA website, right? So in this graph, you are able to see, right, residential are denoted by the gray color graph, right, and followed by office, which is the red color or maroon color, and followed by retail index, which is in the gray color with a circle dots, right? So we can see actually for the retail and office in the whole of 2020, right, both type of property are not performing as well. Right? I think mainly it's because of the COVID-19, and it really hit a lot of the industry, right? So that will affect the office and the retail index, right? But on the counterpart of residential, you can see it come in very strongly, or at the end of the year, and it start to turn up, right? So this is something very important for all of us to take note, because at this point, right, at Q4 2020, end of 2020, right, this is a very critical point, because at this point, the property index already surpassed the 2013 peak, right, by 1.6%. And if you actually consider the 2018 peak, it has actually increased by 4.6%, right? So I will say that the market is hitting onto a very, very strong recovery, right? So if this index continue to climb, definitely we will enter into another record peak in terms of property price index in Singapore, right? So there's something maybe we have to watch out carefully, and maybe for those people who have not entered into the market, and if you really need to buy one, I don't know, you might want to take this graph, the trend here, to do some consideration, right? So this is something that, like what I have to share, 1.6% above the Q3 2013, and 4.9% actually, right, higher than the Q3 2018 peak, right? So this is about a 7 years waiting, right? Because before we actually hit more than the 2013 all-time high in terms of Singapore property market history, right? So, and definitely a lot of positive news that you can find in the newspaper. I think every single day you will see something coming out about the positive market sentiment, right? So this is something talking about Central Region condos drive Singapore private home prices to all-time high, right? This was reported by the Straits Times in January 2021, right? So he was talking about, she was talking about right? This Fiona Lam was talking about the central region condos, right? So that actually made me curious to find out how is central area property price index perform, right? So I went to URA to draw out the latest report. Yes, you can see the whole year all residential has gone up by 2.1% as compared to third quarter 2020 only went up by 0.8%, right? So this fourth quarter actually come in very, very strong. Yeah, but one thing to take note of is CCR, which is the Central Region Condominium Index, private property price index actually went up by 3.3%. That's a lot of increment as compared to the last quarter, third Q 2020. There's a decrease of 3.8%. Right, so you can see a Central Region condo actually has a very strong recovery, right? And RCR is 4.8 from the 2.5 in the previous quarter, and OCR remain flat at 1.7%. Right, so this is the latest report from URA. So from here, I think roughly we can understand, yes, CCR market, I think is picking up very, very strong. But yet we are still in the COVID-19 situation whereby our borders are not opening up for foreigners to come in yet. And CCR is an area whereby a lot of foreigners would like to invest in, right? So from here, even before our border actually opening up for foreigners to come in, we already seen a very good improvement in terms of the property price index, right? So can you imagine after this COVID-19 situation over, and we start to open up the border, and all the foreigners they are able to come in, right? So I really can't imagine perhaps you actually drive and push the core central region pricing to the next higher level, right? So something that actually worthwhile for us to really monitor and look forward. And in case if you really see some of the good property in the CCR area, you might want to consider to buy now before the foreigners start to rush in. Yeah, so this is the index, the latest index from URA. Yeah. Right, so CCR upcoming freehold launched since the area are having such things to look forward to, right? And I checked through, we have actually one project which is in CCR District 9, which is going to launch very, very soon. That's the reason why I want to take this opportunity, right? Since CCR actually is on the radar of a lot of property investor, right? Maybe a lot of foreigners are waiting at their country, waiting for our government to open up, right? So that they are able to come into Singapore and make the property purchase. So CCR is one area, I think it's worthwhile for us to take a look, right? So what this upcoming new launches in District 9, very interesting, right? I'm going to go through with you. But before that, just let me introduce a little bit of myself for those people who have not followed me on my YouTube channel. You might want to do so because every now and then I will try to upload some of the very good content, some of the research data, right? Some of the property knowledge whereby you are able to gain and benefited from it, right? So hit onto the subscribe button, press the bell, notification bell, so that you will be notified whenever I put up a new content. My name is Jip Ng, and I have more than 20 years in this market, helping a lot of buyers and sellers fulfilling their real estate dreams. I'm also a dealer in the PropNext, leading a team of associates. Right, I'm an appointed trainer in the landed property market and project marketing in PropNext as well. Right, so I'm the project chief IC in PropNext for some of the projects. Right, so that is myself, and these are some of the pictures they have taken during some of the public consumer seminars that I have conducted over the past like 1 or 2 years. Right, these are some of them. Right, and Okay, a little bit of disclaimer here because I'm going to share some data, some unique selling point, or some of the things that, in my personal opinion, I think it will help in some way that are able to help you to make some better decision when it comes to property investment. Yeah, but again, all this is my personal opinion, and I'm basing on my experience and the data from the URA website and so on. Right, so I have no any intention to provide any investment advice or recommendation to buy, sell, or lease your property, or any form of property investment. Right, so it's all for education purpose only. So I hope you guys understand this, and I hope you don't do any recording during this sharing, or don't do any photo taking as well. Just sit back, relax, focus, and enjoy the my sharing. Thank you very much. Right. So this project that I'm going to share with all of you is actually called the Atelier. Right. This is a freehold project located at the District 9, which is the core central region, very, very close to Orchard area. It's only one station to Orchard. Right. Freehold, District 9, and in Newton area. Right, it's developed by Bukit Sampawang, a very well-known, renowned developer that are capable of handling a lot of high-end condominium. Right, so the Atelier, the location is somewhere around here, and this is a freehold property, right? Own a legacy in one of the Singapore most coveted address, located in the district on the cusp of gentrification. Right, I think this area has been transforming well. Right, you can feel a lot of difference in the past and now, and a lot of wealthy people are coming into this area. So I think this statement actually suit this location very, very well. Right, right next to the famous Orchard Road Shopping and Entertainment Belt. I think this is something very, very convenient, and you are not going to pay for an Orchard Road price. I think that's the best part of it, right? Okay, this is Newton Circle. Right, so Newton Circle, there's this road called Kampong Java, and off Kampong Java, there's a small road called Medway Avenue. Right, so the Atelier is just located at this corner here. Right, eventually this Medway Avenue, I think you can actually go through and pass through Bukit Timah Road as well. Right, so we are so close to the Newton Food Center, whereby you are able to enjoy a lot of good foods, and this is a area whereby I think tourists will sure want to visit when they are in Singapore, right? And this is Orchard Newton MRT station, which is like mainly 10 minutes walk, right? That kind of thing. And United Square is over here, right? So this is Atelier location, and the amenity is plenty, right? Like what I say, you got Newton Food Center, right? Orchard is only one station away, and if you want to walk there, it's possible as well, right? And the other shopping district is in Novena area, right? So either you go to Orchard, you go to Novena, it's only a station away, right? That kind of distance. And if you love to do marketing in a wet market, we have the Tekka Market here, right, which is also one station away from Newton downtown line, and United Square Shopping Mall is also near this condominium, right? So in terms of amenities, I think you have no issues. Either you go for shopping or you go for marketing, you go for whatever tuition, enrichment school, they are all nearby this particular location, right? So I think we all agree that we don't have any doubts in terms of the location conveniency, right? And the other very important features or factors for you to consider when it comes to property purchase or investment is actually the good school around your condominium, right? So if you are able to get a good school, primary school especially, right, whereby it's within 1 kilometer to your condominium, I think you will stand a better, more or less, I think you will have certain weight on your pricing, or I mean on your future price of your property, right? So that is something you can take note with. And over here at Newton, the Arteria, we are within 1 kilometer to this very popular school, ACS, Anglo Chinese School, Parker Road, right? So this is within one click. And we are within 2 click to Singapore Chinese Girls Primary Schools, St. Margaret Primary School. This is within 2 kilometer, right? And within 1 kilometer, we still have the Anglo Chinese School Junior and the St. Joseph Institution Junior College, right? And of course, we have like Eaton House Preschool, Catholic Junior College, Raffles Girls Secondary School, and LaSalle College are all within in the nearby vicinities, right? So in terms of schools, the Arteria stand a very good advantage, definitely in terms of the location and the distance towards to the school, right? And if you talk about the healthcare, right, because foreigners sometimes they buy property, they are looking at all these facilities, and this area is no lack of healthcare, right? Medical center, being a hospital, Tan Tock Seng Hospital, Mount Avenue Hospital, and healthcare novena. This is something upcoming, and they are still in the transformation, right? It's not fully developed yet. Later I'll share something more about this health city novena, right? So in terms of transportation, if you drive, definitely Newton Circle lead to every part of Singapore, right? Towards Bukit Timah, towards the Novena, and towards the city and the Kent Hill area, right? So you will go to any part of Singapore very, very convenient via PIE, CTE, right? And next time we have the North-South corridor as well, right? So this is something no doubt very, very convenient, right? All these are within a very short drive distance. Like Suntec City is about 8 minutes. Raffles City Shopping Center is about 8 minutes, and Bugis Junction we are only 7 minutes driving away. Drive away. Orchard Shopping Bell. Well, that's very close. 5 minutes drive, right? So can you imagine how convenient this location is, right? So for driver, I think no doubt this is a ticks to add to all the boxes in terms of anything for drivers, right? And if you are not driving and taking bus or MRT, the Arteria is here, and over outside the Bukit Timah route, you already got bus stop here, and over at the other side, Newton Road, you also get bus stop, right? So if you are taking bus, they are all bus stop is very very close to you, right? But most important thing is this Newton MRT is an interchange, and we are about 10 minutes walk, or maybe for those people who walk very, very slow, you might maybe take a little bit more than 10 minutes, right? You'll reach the Newton MRT, whereby you have an interchange of the North-South line and the downtown line, right? So something very, very convenience for your children as well, right? So Arcadia is here and MRT is here. Yeah, this is Newton MRT, and this is on the red line. We are only one stop to Orchard Road Station, right? Whereby you can start your shopping experience. Yeah, only one stop away, right? North South line, and 5 stop to CBD, right? Our first area. So I think if you are working in CBD, you stay here, it will be very, very convenient for you as well, right? It's a direct train. And the other line is the downtown line, which is the blue color line. And we are here, Newton, and this is the interchange, north south and downtown line interchange, right? We are only one stations away to Stephen, whereby it's also another interchange, and one station away to Little India, which is another interchange, right? So there's something also very, very interesting, right? Because Newton is here, you go any one of the station forwards, you will get an interchange with another line, like Purple Line, Northeast Line, or we have the upcoming Thomson East Coast Line, whereby it's a very interesting line. You go all the way to the East Coast area and eventually will hit the Changi Airport Terminal 5. Right, so something you can look forward to. And in terms of transportation, I think I'm very confident this is definitely is one of the very, very convenient area, right? And yes, this is the Arteria outlook. the model. And this is a single tower, one block residential units consists of 1, 2, 3, and 4 bedroom. We have a height of up to 22nd story, right? But our unit actually all started from the 7th floor, right? So facilities wise, we have the ground floor, we have the 6th floor, we have the 18th floor. Later I'll go into more details. Yeah, so this is a multi-story car park, but we also get a single basement car park, right? So one basement car park plus a multi-story car park here, right? So in terms of landscaping, I think architect did a very good job, right? We have a lot of greenery. These are the greenery, green corridors, and we are not only on the ground, we actually expanded all the way up vertically as well, right? So because this is we are staying in an urban area, I think green corridor is of utmost important, right? I think you'll make your staying, your living, you'll get a better kind of environment, better kind of experience, right? So green corridor is very important, and you can see that our color is actually in dark brown color. So if you actually drive past Newton Circle, especially on a flyover, if you look around Newton area, most of the condominium over there are in white color, right? So this particular one will definitely stand out next time because of the very modern looking and sky terraces and the brown color facade, right? So that's something you can look out for, right? This is another picture that show the entrance. This is Makeway Avenue, right? So that once you come in, then you can actually go down to the basement from this side here, right? If not, you can hit onto the multi-story car parks. Yeah, very grand arrival and so on. Yeah, so we have the ground lap pool as well. Okay, so this is the Atelier outlook, single tower, freehold, very high class looking, especially the finishing inside. That I'm going to share with you. They are actually made of the quite high class brand, right? And very well designed, especially the space of every individual type of the bedroom. I think you'll be really very impressed, right? Especially for those people who find that the new condo bedroom size are getting very small. I think living room are getting very small. So this is maybe one project whereby you might want to come down to experience for yourself. Yeah, I can be quite assured you'll be impressed by the size of the master bedroom. Yeah. All right. So another look from here. All right. So total we have 8 stack, or stack 1 to stack 8 consists of the 4 bedroom on this side, the higher floor, 19 to 22nd floor, right? Then from 7 to 17th floor, the stack 1 is actually a 3 bedrooms, right? Then we have the stack 2, the B1 type 2 bedroom, then followed by the 1 bedder and the B3 type 2 bedroom, a 3 bedroom C2 type, followed by 1 bedroom, right? And a B2 2 bedroom type, right? So B2 and B3, this is actually all B3 all the way. This one is B1 and followed by B2. Right. So what are the differences between B1, B2, and B3? Later, I'll actually go through with all of you. Basically, it's actually the size difference, right? So here have another 4 bedroom at stick number 8, right? Followed by C3 type. So C3 are at both corner, and on the upper floor we have the 4 bedroom at both corner, right? And for those people who are looking to buy a 4 bedroom unit in this project, then we only have 8 units here. They are all located on the 19th floor to the 22nd floor, right? So from here you can see multi-story car park, right? From ground floor to the 5th floor, and on the 6th floor will be our facilities, and we have a single basement car park here, right? Plus other facilities on the ground floor. Right. So, and here, Inspire 18 story, we have another clubhouse and some of the facility up here. Right. So, 3 parts for you to enjoy. Right. First story, 6 story, and 18 story. Right. And this project actually come with one-to-one car park location, so you don't have to worry. Even though we are so close to MRT, but developers still actually provide one-to-one parking facilities. Right, so that's something good. Anyway, you're paying maintenance fee. It's good to have a compulsory car park allocation, right? Okay, so for those people on the higher floor, especially the 4 bedroom and the bigger 2 bedroom here, right, you are able to enjoy a very nice city skyline view, right? Because certain part of the project, you will have unblocked view towards the city area, right? Later I will go through with you again. And on the design concept, all these are the facilities. Here is something that you can enjoy ground floor, 6th floor, and 18th floor. And this is something that you can find there, right? The gym is actually on the 18th floor, right? Then we have like sport spa and hot tubs, whereby you can do a steam bath in this particular projects, right? I think nowadays hardly you will find condominium come with steam bath. I think sauna is still very very common, but steam bath is not as common. Yeah, so for those people who enjoy steam bath, this particular project you will have one, right? So okay, look out for it. And ground floor, we have that children playground, we have the reflective pool, we have the concierge services, and so on. Right. So this is the site plan of the Atelier. The grand entrance arrival is here. Right. The basement car park go down from here. So we have one single basement car park. Right. And this is something like almost 50-meter long lap pool, right, at the side of the project. Kampong Java Road is here, and this is Macway Avenue, right? So if you come out here all the way, you will access to Bukit Timah Road, right? And yes, so steam room, you see, we are on the 10th floor. Then we have the concierge service, reinforced shower, poolside, Kavana. Right. So this project, even though our site is not as big, but I think we really have quite a fair bit of facilities to enjoy, right? Unlike some other smaller project, I don't think you'll get so many facilities to enjoy, right? So this is actually on the first story, right? Some of the artist impression on the lap pool by the side here, right? Arrival hall, very nice, and we have the art sculptures and so on, right? Because if you go and Google what is the meaning of Archivia, it's actually something related to art studios. Yeah, so there's a reason why you see like art sculptures on this inside this particular projects, right? This is on the 6th floor. We have the kids play ground. We have the treetop adventure, right? I think something very interesting, very advanced, and very innovative. Not able to find in most of a condo. And we have even the dining pavilions, right, overlooking at the small pool here. On this is actually on the 6th floor, right, and on the 18th floor something very interesting. You'll get the giant English chairs, right, study pops, quite a few of them. Some are indoor, some are outdoor, right. We have the Arteria clubhouse, and we have the gym is actually on the 18th floor. Right, so the billet, you got the billet, yeah, the chill out area and the hideout area. Right, so this will be on the 18th floor or something. Some pictures to show you. Right, indoor study props, outdoor study props, and clubhouse plus the giant English chess room. Yeah, it's here. You can play chess on the on the floor, right? So that's very interesting. And you can look at the design team. I think this particular project let people feel that, oh, this is quite a very, I mean, it is a high class area, that kind of feel. But indeed, this is a very very impressive project designed for those people who perceive value, right? If and that is actually one group of buyers that I think will be very appealing to this particular project. People who perceive value, people who enjoy quality, people who appreciate quality finishing, quality kind of design, and so on. So this particular one, the Arteria, is really a project that you should come forward to take a look if you are in these categories, right? You only believe and appreciate in lifestyle, in quality living, right? Then come to this project. I don't think you'll be disappointed for it, right? So this project also is a smart home, right? So everything be able to control, like from your door lock, aircon control, lighting control. We have the smoke detector, and the water heater control, right? So this is in a smart home configuration, contactless with buttons and the face recognition lift lobby. I think this is good, especially we are in the COVID situation, right? We even have a car plate recognition, right? Oh, so this is something very, very interesting, very, very thoughtful, right? And concierge service, like what I say, this project actually is one of the very high-end, high-class project, right? So we have a concierge service counter on the ground floor, right? Even if you are a bike lover, we have the e-bicycle rental. Oh, right, because there are, I think, about 30 bicycle lots. I think not more and more people are into cycling, and it's good to have a ample bicycle parking space, right? So that we can cater for more people to be able to enjoy this very healthy exercise, right, in the urban area. Okay, so unit mix, one bedroom. Type A, we have 30 units, but look at the size, 549 square feet. I think if you look at the new condominium standards, 549 square feet, I would say is a very reasonable, good size for a one bedroom. Because nowadays, you even find one bedroom, especially freehold one bedroom, 99 years normally they build slightly bigger, but for freehold, I think it's well below 500 square feet, especially in District 9, right? Um, those developer normally they'll build smaller, right? And two bedroom, we have three type B1, B2, and B3. In terms of sizes, it's a bit different, 872, 883, and 915. On total 26, 4, and 15 units. Total got 45 units of two bedrooms. Yeah. So 800 over square feet for a two bedroom, I think is also a very, very good size two bedroom. Also, it's quite rare in today's new launch context because a lot of uh, freehold condominium, the two bedroom sizes are maybe from 600 over the most up to 700 over square feet, right? Because I also handle some other new condominium, new launch condominium, right? Like the East Coast, coastline, all this. The two bedroom is about 700 over, 743 square feet. That's the biggest. But over here, I think we have up to 915 square feet. That's really very, very impressive, right? For three bedroom, 37 units on three types of three bedroom, and the sizes is very big, 1173 to 1281. This is something very, very impressive. I think it's very comparable to maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, that kind of sizes, right? Today, many developer actually build about for three bedroom. Or they even call this some call three bedroom compacts, right? The sizes is like 800 over square feet, 900 over square feet, that kind of things. Hardly you will find like 1,200 over square feet for a three bedroom now. In some development, 1,200 something is in fact a four bedroom size, but over here is still a three bedroom. So can you imagine how much space you are able to enjoy, right? So if space is your concern and you want a good location, you want a freehold status, right? Maybe the Arteria is a project whereby you should come down and take a look, right? So four bedroom, 8 units, 1496 square feet. So pretty reasonable, good size, I will say. 1496, right? Four units each from 19th floor to 22nd floor. So not many, total only 8 units. Right, so this will be the unit mix. So the whole project, single tower, 120 units in total, right? So not many choices, right? If the market are picking up strong, it might be going fast, right? So if you are in the line looking for property, I think maybe you would not want to miss this Atelier at Newton here, right? District 9. Come down to maybe experience the show flats, go through the two type of show flat that we have, a 2-bedroom and a 3-bedroom, so that you are able to find out what kind of experience you have if your room is getting bigger, right? Okay, so next, this is the type, the layout, right? So 1 bedroom, only one type, 549 square feet. You have a width of 3 meter here, right? And this is also something very, very unique, right? Because a 3 meter width for a 1 bedroom might not be very common and today's new launch context, right? And the size is pretty very good for the bedroom. You are able to put 2 side table and still got some space, and especially this space is very good here, right? In the wardrobe. The bathroom size are reasonably good as well. Okay, so this is a 1 bedroom, and we don't have the whole length for the balcony. We don't get a 3 meter balcony, so at least you will not be wasting a lot of space in the for the balcony as well, right? So our bedroom, exclude the toilet, will be 11 square meter. I think that is something very, very comfortable for a 1 bedroom size, right? And this project are all orientated in a north and south facing, right? All in north south facing, and 4 unit on each side. So total have 8 units on every floor and serviced by 3 lifts. Right, so I think it's quite comfortable. You don't have to wait for too long, right, to get the lift to go down or go back home. Right, so this is 1 bedroom. Right, 2 bedroom, the smaller 2 bedroom, 872 square feet. Right, again, I want to emphasize it's actually the 4 meter width in the kitchen. Right, again, it's another very, very good design, I would say. Right, so today, if you go to any of the 2 bedroom, will you be able to get a 4 meter width in your living and dining area or not? I think you have your own answer, right? I don't have to emphasize much on this particular point, but in the Atelier 2 bedroom, 4 meter width in your living and dining area, right? For your bedroom, master bedroom, you will still get a 13 square meter, just the bedroom itself without the toilet, right? So basically, you are able to put in the bed, double bed, and 2 side table very, very comfortably. You still got a lot of space, right? So there's something very different for design of the layout for this particular Atelier versus some of the project you have gone through, right? So 883 square feet, same thing. We have a 4 meter living and dining hall, and same thing. You get a 13 square meter bedroom, right? Master bedroom, and this are all 2 bed, 2 bath, right? 2 bed, 2 bath, 2 bed, 2 bath. So we don't have a 2 bed, 1 bath, 2 bedroom. Anyway, this supposed to be the standard in the older day, right? And since you are coming into District 9, I think it's only good that you own something that supposed to be a standard, right, for a particular household. So this developer, yeah, for 2 bedroom, all come with 2 bed, 2 bath, right? 883, and the next will be the 915 square feet, right? So 915 square feet, you'll get about like this side, four slightly above 4 meter width, right? And the bedroom 13 square meter. Or you get a U-shaped kitchen, which is quite functional, very functionable, right? Dining hall, dining table. You are able to put a 6-seater dining table, right? So like what I actually stressed at the beginning of the sharing, size is something that this particular project are able to offer you, right? So if you are a person whereby you believe quality space living, right, Atelier is actually made for you. Right, 3 bedroom C1, 1173 square feet, 20 square meter hall. You see, it's a very huge 5.285 kind of width. This one will never seen or hardly come by for this particular width, 5 meter for living and dining hall, right? Hardly you will come by, and enclosed kitchen with opening, of course. This one will come with a utility room, right? You can see the bedroom size 15 square meter. That is excluded your toilet. So can you imagine the kind of space? Let's see, right? You put the bed, you can see you still got so big space over here whereby you can put even a dressing table or a study computer table here, right? So that is a luxury that you can enjoy here. Okay, 1184, same thing, 15 square meter in the master bedroom, and 20 square meter in the bedroom. I mean, the living and dining hall. All right, 5.35 width. Oh, I really envy this kind of space. All right, and the other three bedroom, 1281. We have 15 square meters. So this one's is even bigger. Right, this is our show flat unit. Right, you can come down and have a view. I can guarantee you, you will have a very deep impression on the master bedroom size, right? And plus this 5.35-meter width on 20 square meter living and dining area, right? And this one we have the particular utility room, right? And this is the what I call it, the U-shaped kitchen enclosed, right? And definitely there's another room. I mean, what I call it, the one more area here, whereby is 1.4 versus 0.95, right? That is a powder room, right? So powder room plus toilet here plus toilet here. Then this particular three bedroom will come with three toilets, right? A powder room here. I think that's quite unique for a three bedroom. Yeah. Four bedroom, we have 1496 square feet, 20 square meter, and 5.35 width, right? 13 square meter in the bedroom, right? So space is the thing that Deborah are trying to provide, right? D2, same size, right? 1320. Also, this is the four bedroom whereby we only have 8 units in here, whole particular projects, right? So finishes are very good. 1 2 bedroom and 3 4 bedroom. The living, dining, living are all come with marble, living and dining, right? For the enclosed kitchen, you'll come for the with tiles for the kitchen, right? But for the open concept kitchen for 1 and 2 bedroom, even the kitchen area will be in the marble flooring, right? Also, engineer wood, timber woods for all the bedrooms across all types, right? So something I think we cannot complain of because marble is not a usual practice for a lot of project right now. Normally they'll give you porcelain tiles, right? Especially for the smaller units. But for here, everybody will get marble, right? And the fitting century, we have the gassy matte finishing black color one. So this is a high-end brand from Italy. Very good brand, right? Um, I think it looked very classic and very nice, right? Especially it's in black in color and you will not go tarnish over times as well, right? I think it will last you for a very long time. And we have the retreat, right, for the all the appliances. Maintenance fee is some a lot of people are trying to, I mean, they are quite concerned about maintenance fee, but being a project in the town area, in the city area, in core central region, especially in District 9, I think this maintenance fee is very reasonable. After all, you will have 100% car lot provision, right? So this will including your one car parking lot, right? 492 for a 1 bedroom and a 2 bedroom, right? For 3 and 4 bedroom is $574 per month. I think this is something very cheap for a town area projects, new projects. Yeah. Also, for those people who want to buy here, for example, for investment, this Novena Health City is something that you can really look forward to, because this is going to be a huge medical hub in the whole of Singapore, right? And it's actually targeted to complete in 2030. All right, so now it's only halfway we are there. So you still will have another 10 more years to do up the whole place, right? So it's a huge area. So that means this particular area definitely haven't reached its full capacity, right? So next time when actually reach the full capacity, I'm sure they have to increase a lot of employee, right? And those people are your potential tenants, right? Because this area need really a lot of condominiums to accommodate all the staff, those people, the foreigner, and so on, right? To stay near to the hospital. So this particular location is something that you can look forward to for your renter, your tenant. You can actually come from here, right? And healthcare, you see, from I think this is actually one segment that government are trying to increase the job opportunity, because we really need all these people to come in to provide the medical support due to the aging population, due to the, for example, this COVID-19, right? For example, due to the medical demand, right, from our local people, or if not from even from the foreigners, but they are flying in to seek treatment. So this particular segment, healthcare sector, really, they will have to keep increasing the manpower, right, the employee, and thus it will actually create more job opportunity, and you'll get more tenant from this. And being Newton is so close to the Novena area, so you'll be the one who will eventually benefited from the increase of the job opportunity in this particular sector, right? So this is Novena Health Center, health city, right? Now it's actually 250,000 square meter, right? Eventually, you will increase to 600 square meter when everything is completed. I think that is actually a very healthy increment, like 140% in terms of space increment. So can you imagine how much manpower they have to put in for this kind of additional size, right? So the prospect in this particular area in terms of renter, in terms of getting a tenant, I think is very bright, right? Because of the healthcare city in Novena, right? And we're also very close to KK Hospital, and very close to right, the a lot of international school as well. Okay, so right now these are the performance in the rental performance per square foot. It can be as high as like $6.30 for Scott Squares, right, which is very close to Newton Eatery area as well, right? And it can be like averagely about $4 over if you actually do an average. But these are all very older. I mean, they are all slightly older projects, right? So I'm sure when the Atelier is TOP, then the renter normally for newer project will be able to fetch a better price, right? So now I want to come to a very important and very sensitive issue questions, which is the pricing, right? So since this particular the Atelier, in terms of location, in terms of finishing, in terms of layout, in terms of space, in terms of facilities, looks like it's quite promising. But what kind of price will the developer launch? Right, the launching day, in fact, is very close. Right, immediately after Chinese New Year, we might have some public preview going on, or if not, the latest will be by end of February. The preview will be starting, right? And the booking day will be maybe somewhere at beginning of March periods. So in fact, it's very close, right? So current, I'm trying to actually give you a better idea of the whole perspective in the District 9 current launching pricing, right? So Copper and Newton, which is just beside the Atelier site, this is a 99 years project. On their average done deal is actually 2360 per square foot. Right, Iberia in River Valley area, 2526 per square foot. All these are average per square foot. So some of our units are transacted above this price. Or for example, Newton, Copper and Newton, the highest transaction actually reached 2,500 over dollar per square foot, right? So I'm taking an average of the overall transaction to give you a gut feel of how much a District 9 new project are selling now, right? Martin Modern, which is coming TOP quite soon, averagely are doing at 2,658 per square foot at River Valley, right? House on Handy, which is very close to Singapore, Plaza Singapura, right? 2,787 per square foot. And this is actually a 99 years project, right? 8 St. Thomas, very close to River Valley and the Kinini area, right? 2,839 per square foot. This is freehold, right? It's at 2,839 per square foot averagely, right? RV Altitude, which is in River Valley as well, 2,940 per square feet, right? The Avenia in River Valley, which is the en bloc from the best from the uh, Pacific Mansion, all right, 3,135 per square foot, yeah. And we have Lot 65, which is in River Valley area, close to River Valley, right, 3,145 per square foot. So this is actually a range of District 9, being a freehold, being a 99. The average selling price is there. So today, if the Arteria being a new launch project, at which point of the pricing in this particular chart you think is a reasonable buy, right? So the part I think we can try to study further, right? But personally, I think if they say we are in between this these two sides, we are in between, I think you will actually make quite a reasonable purchase. Why do I say that? Because I'm going to get Copper and Newton, which is just beside the Arteria, right? You can say actually, you can see the minimum price done was 2083, right? And the minimum, the average is 2304, and maximum they reach 2590. Yeah, but we are not going to take the maximum price to do the calculation. Neither we want to take the minimum price. So for study, normally I think average per square foot is good to do a study, right? So 2304, if you this is a 99 years, right? If you actually add another 20%, that is the difference between a 99 years of freehold being sitting right side by side. I think that comparison is quite valid, right? And if you add another 20% for a freehold in this particular area, I think you'll reach about 2,764 per square foot. And if you look back to the chart here, to the earlier chart, I think you'll be somewhere maybe around this area. It really makes sense if, for example, developer, if they are pricing this project at this kind of price range, I would say it's quite reasonable. It's not overpriced, neither it's not very cheap. I would say that it's actually a market price. But again, you have to assess, right, the kind of layout, the kind of convenience, the distance to the MRT, and the future potential of the renter, the tenant, because this is actually so much closer to the Novena Health City, right? And you're very close to the interchange of Newton MRT stations, right? So all of these are something that maybe some of the project here will not be able to enjoy, and you are within 1 kilometer to ACS, right? So these are your unique, unique unique selling points of for the Arteria, right? And yeah, so I will say that based on this kind of numbers, I think roughly you will have a gut feel of how much a District 9 freehold new launch supposed to go, right? This is actually the present stage. But if you look at the beginning of the sharing, I really share with all of you, the market are actually starting to pick up, right? Eventually, all this pricing will actually go higher, right? Why? Because the supply actually keep reducing, keep coming down. You can see the supply in Singapore for the unlaunched condominium, right, from 32,000 drop to 28, drop to 26. Yeah, so all these numbers really start to come down, and that's the reason why developers, they are very worried about they don't have enough land bank to sell, because whatever they need to launch, whatever en bloc before more or less already almost all pushed out to the market, right? Already pushed out to the market, and people are starting to consume and to digest down, right? So the number will become lower and lower, and especially if you are going for freehold, right? You can see the freehold numbers are getting even lower, right? The balance unit is about 4,000 over units, and this is actually as of Q3 2020 when I'm doing the research for another projects, right? This whole about 9753, and those in the pipeline launching soon 72 and 12 1,200 for freehold, right? So if you add up both of them, I think you only get about 17,000 for the 99 years, and freehold is very, very rare. It's only 5,000 over units, and by now I think the number will is already getting lesser, right? So because of this, right, government start to worry about the land bid is going to get higher, right? Before that, they try to calibrate the GLS inventory, so they stop all the GLS. But again, another if you actually have read the paper, they have increased the GLS confirmed site by 17.2% for this year 2021, right, first half. Yeah, because not some time ago in December, if you guys still can remember, the Tanah Merah, actually the plot of land, when they pushed out 15 developer come in to bid, and it's very aggressive, the price actually was actually very, very competitive, right? First bid, second bid, especially the price are so close. So eventually see this developer, uh, the China construction, actually they get the awarded the site for 900 $930 per square foot per plot ratio, right? And with this kind of price, eventually Tanah Merah will have to launch the project at 1,007 to 1,008. So can you imagine if 1 year later, when they launch the project, D16 being an outskirt area, being a outside core central region, OCR, right? You have to buy at 1,007 and 1,008. The market price over there right now, I think it's about 1,005 odd, there about. So there will be an increment of about $100, $200, or even $300 per square foot. And that's actually a very horrible increment, right? And because of that, government start to put up more GLS, and you can see the freehold supply are getting lower, right? And because of that, if developer want to keep freehold land bank, right? Then they have to actually go into the en bloc market. They have to buy new old condominium, right? So from the past experience in the last two en bloc cycles, or from 2005 to 2007 and 2013, right, onwards, the two most aggressive en bloc cycle. I think we have experienced the freehold project en bloc pricing has gone up by almost, in District 15, we have reached about 120% and above, right? In the last 10 to 15 years, in terms of land cost, right? And in the District 10 area, if you go and think back, didn't heights and now didn't green, right? The difference in en bloc pricing is about 60 over percent, right? So because of that, when developer acquire land, high land price, eventually they have to sell higher price for the new launches. And that is the reason why the new launching project, the price are being pushed up gradually over the years. And eventually, if you believe the next en bloc cycle, this en bloc fever coming in, the en bloc price is going to hit another record high level. So eventually, when the developers start to sell the project, new project in the next few years' time, do you think the price will be cheaper than now? If the answer is no, then definitely, right? If now you have the means, you have something in mind, you have found something you like, does it make sense for you to maybe make a decision, right, to enter into the market right now, right? Especially you already understand the supply is dropping, and you whatever need to be launched already almost launching out. And today we just finished the reef at King's Dock, a 99 years project launching. I think we have achieved about 60 over percent in just the first day of the launch. 60 over percent was being stepped up by buyers, right? So this is something, another sign to tell all of us the market are heating up, buyers are coming in to buy, right? They are not going to wait further because they understand one thing: if they wait further, they might have to pick up something more expensive, right? From all the data that I have shared with all of you, is a very clear sign that, right, the market is coming up, the price is going up. And from the last crisis, for example, SARS, for example, financial crisis, you can see when the property market start to slow down, stagnant during the crisis. Once the crisis is over, you will have a very strong V-shaped recovery, and that's whereby you will create another peak for the Singapore Property Price Index, right? The graph that I show you earlier on, right? You will form another higher peak eventually, right? So that is something you really have to be understand. You should understand about how the property are being performed in the last few cycles and for now, right? Because whatever in the past, we really can learn something from there, right? So en bloc cycle might be coming in this year or maybe next year, which I think it will, right? Because developers don't have enough land bank, especially for freehold, right? Also, in short, Atelier is actually a freehold district 9 uh, located at the Central Core Region, CCR of Singapore, right? It's very close to a lot of prestigious schools, especially ACS is 1 kilometer, right? And walking distance to the Newton MRT station, a single uh, def- definitive residential tower with only 120 residential units, 1 to 4 bedrooms unit, right? 549 square feet to 1496 square feet, right? It's a very quality finishing products, very good size, and smart home solutions that provide contactless, seamless, and safer living environment, right? And even have the concierge services, right? So this is called Arteria. While some look at the price, one choose to seek real value. That's why, like what I say, for those people who appreciate true value, who appreciate true quality living space, right? This project is made ready for you, right? So if you want to find out more or you want to discuss in more details about this project, right? My name is Jip Ng, and you can always reach me on by text or by calling me at 9477 2000. I will have actually some more very detailed research information to share with all of you, right? Or if not, if you are already keen to come in to experience this particular project, right? The size, the finishing, you know, the kind of whether are you suitable for these projects or not, right? You can come down to our show flat. We are going to open up for preview very soon, but everything have to be by appointment. I think we got no choice because we are still in the COVID situation right now, right? So we need to register for you, and before you are able to enter into the show flat. Oh, but I can help you to do all this. At the same time, I will explain in more details when I have a chance to meet up with all of you, right? Any of you that are keen to take a look on these projects, right? For the thank you very much for me to share with you, and yeah, so this is something, right? I already shared the whole market situation of 2020 and how it crawl over to 2021, right? And moving forwards, which segment you have to look out for based on the past trend and the present trend, right? And especially during the SARS period, immediately after SARS, the whole market shot up, and core central region actually is the area increased the most as compared to the RCR and the OCR, right? So core central region, CCR, which is where Arteria is in, right? Where we are in the District 9, one of the most prestigious address in Singapore district in Singapore, right? So maybe this is something quite promising, and I really urge you to come down if you are free to take a look when we are opening up for preview. Right, you can always call me 9477 2000. And with that, I'm gonna end my sharing for this evening. Thank you all for watching, and if you guys find my content is very useful and you want to be notified whenever I have another new content coming out in the YouTube, please remember to subscribe to my channel, right? And hit the notification bell, right? So that you will be able to get notification from me whenever I have a new content putting up. Or if not, you can visit my channels, Jeep Ng YouTube channel. You from there you are able to see a lot of my past videos whereby you will be able to learn something in terms of properties, right? Especially like landed property, like strata landed property, right? Like freehold versus leasehold, that kind of things, or like some project comparison and so on, right? So please do head on to my YouTube channel as well, right? Do remember to subscribe, and if not, I will see you very soon. Have a nice day.